Notes from my October 2024 reading of a 2019 autobiography of actress Julie Andrews. Today is Sunday, 27 October 2024. I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. I'm talking through my book and reading notes for my October 2024 reading of an autobiography on actress Julie Andrews. Homework, a memoir of my Hollywood years by Julie Andrews with Emma Walton Hamilton. Spoiler, it does not include the Princess Diaries, even though it's about her film career. It's the October 2019 Hachette Book Group's first edition hardcover, ISBN in the video description. I started the book on Tuesday, 22 October 2024 and finished the book yesterday, Saturday, 26 October 2024. It's 340 pages. It took me 5 days. I read 80 pages Tuesday, 80 pages Wednesday, 10 pages Thursday, 70 pages Friday, 100 pages Saturday. There's a public library copy was on the shelves and decided to go with it. Another entertainment industry person. Okay, I'm going to do a snack, but I'm going to save that for the reading notes. Book notes, including construction and design. So it does the 2004 autobiography of Hillary Clinton. Did kind of a black and gold, and Julie Andrews did this as well. 16 years later, 15 years later. It was a solid text. The pages are solid text, like medium font, 1 to 1.25 spacing. So there were occasional breaks in paragraph, and you can relish the, blank page between chapters. Chapters were just numbered like that, had a little design. There were 2 insets, like with pictures. There's one, and here's the other one. 4 pages. The name of the person, Julie Andrews, on the top with the even number on the bottom, and then on the odd pages, homework, the title of the book, and then page number on the bottom. So there we go. If you believe that life is a classroom, she must be your idol. Especially if you're in the, I'll apply that for the entertainment industry. Us regular, plebeian muggles might go, I don't know about that. So, reading notes. As I do this, I'm going to do a La Brea French dinner roll. Gotta be speedy. I'm going to do it with Smucker's strawberry jam and then 2 wedges of Laughing Cow cheese, which is a French brand. So reading notes, I'd seen Mary Poppins and Sound of Music and the Princess Diaries. Princess Diaries was not included. I will say I did not realize she chose so many roles that emphasized sex and nudity. She really made that a kind of a key part of her career and what she covered in the book. And so there's the there's a similarity with Cher in that they have a family audience, but then they kind of are risque. Cher was not full nudity like Julie Andrews. In sex scenes, Cher was like, she showed her belly button. Julie Andrews was like the whole thing, and on set with like people getting nude in the scenes and stuff, and I was just kind of like, way invasion of my personal space bubble. That's not for me. So when I brought this up at the dinner table last night with my mom, Kona Dog, my dad, Aunt Annette, and Grandma Connie, I say, between the 2 of them, Julie Andrews and Cher, my family is a team Cher. Me, my mom, my dad, Kona Dog, Grandma Connie, and Aunt Annette. But we like both, at least for the stuff we watched. The nudity was a little bit new to some of the people. I'm doing this with my overarching notes, so I don't get this in the book. Here we go. Cheese and jam. It was a good behind-the-scenes book for a few of the movies. Perhaps that is what my Josh could focus on for his running and our life story in his book. I like that Cher, the Cher song 1999. The Cher 1999/2000 song Believe was brought up in her 2019 biography. For comparison, I find it odd that Julie Andrews, the 2001 film, The Princess Diaries, was not brought up in this 2019 autobiography. As it states, the book has put emphasis on her film career. I was like, seems like a missed opportunity. I was, what, 8 or 9 when that came out? So she was trying to appeal to my Elizabeth best growing up, like a children audience. But then it was definitely a missed opportunity. Alright. Jumping in. Page 11, there's a place called Wimbledon Theatre in London. It's a reminder that Wimbledon is a place. And then there's a bunch of different things named after the place. Or was Wimbledon a person? It doesn't actually say that. Her counselor tells her, I thought this was a good one, quote, "The amateur works until he can get it right. The professional works until he cannot go wrong." End quote. That's page 23. That is something the world has, or at least in the United States of America, emphasis is not these days put on getting things right. So, page 53. She says that home, or she provides kind of like what home means to her. It's a bit of a feeling, a place, but perhaps most of all, loving, quote, "loving what I do as being where I am," unquote. That's good. That means, right, she found a home in what she did with her career. It may be ideal for everyone, but that, in today's world, I think that perhaps is part of the privilege of, if you're a movie star or a singer, you got privilege and you found your home. The rest of us are like stuck at the bottom. Alright, what page? That was page 53. Page 74, she says that happiness is greedy, and her therapist actually scolds her a bit on that. Like, go therapist. Okay. It's 74. So that's 74. 74. Page 83. She was welcomed to Hawaii with leis around her neck. In my almost 3 years living there consecutively full time, I did not get that once. Six 86, obligation culture permeates through the entertainment industry. I think that's shared a bit with sports these days. And that was back in what was that part of the book was 1960s entertainment industry. All right, page 95. I think this. Oh, so she kind of has this negativity fixation in the 1960s and 1970s, and she can't bump it. Like she said, happiness is greedy and stuff, and then she can't bump it, and then she works on a Hitchcock film, and she's, the first thing she says after it comes out is something negative, and he was like, "Don't do that." Like, go good. I don't even know if I've watched the Hitchcock film. I'm sure I have, but I like, go dude for rooting for positivity. Yes. And then she like kind of admonishes what he did, and I was kind of like, well, at least trying to be positive. Yeah, negativity can cause bad mental health in other people, so I just didn't agree with her on that one. Page 101. Lilacs. She uses lilacs as a code for having sex, which she, you know, like about his her private area being synonymous with lilacs, which is a light purple flower. Sometimes they can be other colors as well. And she says she had sex with her husband every birthday and anniversary. It's like, did the Big Bang Theory copy Julie Andrews' life? Possibly. So it's page 101. Page 155, when she gets married to her second husband, they only invite her new husband's family and friends. So not her side of the family. Page 172, she wrote a book back in the 1960s, or 1970s, I think it's the 1960s. And she wrote it using an outline method. Perhaps James Patterson got his outline method from her. Page 172. Page 191, she was 38 and Blake was 51, her second husband, and they decided to adopt. They decided to have offspring together via adoption. So their age difference was 13 years. Keep going. Page 207. She brings up people would say something and it would be a blow. So she's the kind of person where just uttering something can cause her destabilization. So she doesn't have any armor or immunity or kind of like used to talking about tough topics or stuff like that. 213. She says it had never, she really just wanted to live in Switzerland, but she had never thought about the kids, and she says it had never occurred to her that her offspring wouldn't be happy living there. Page 247. So both of her husbands were in the entertainment industry as well. But he writes a bunch of stuff, so she kind of gets into writing because she ends up having a bunch of books, you know, aside from all this Hollywood stuff, but she decides to kind of copycat her husband in the sense of getting the writing from him. Page 260. Oh, she provides judgment on her husband about how he's working on improvement, but it's slow. Page 278. Emphasis on her second husband saying somebody is not only good, he's not only a great actor, he's a great reactor, unquote. So that was like what, the 1970s, 1980s? He predicted modern reaction culture by like 40 to 50 years. Page 294, she actually has to take effort to imprint on her brain, is the term she uses, the travesties over in Cambodia in the early 1980s. So it's not an instant click. She actually has to work on it to get it to stick in the brain. And then page 300, descending stairs with ease and in command. That's been used by a bunch of people. It's a hallmark of being a great actress. That's been used in articles, and some people have that on their YouTube channel and stuff. Okay, in conclusion, I marked full book number 55 for me for the 2024 year. She really commandeered the life story, her work stuff with personal life, so it got a bit distracted in that sense. So I might give it a 2.5 or 3 out of 5. So there we go. Those are notes from my October 2024 reading of the 2019 autobiography of actress Julie Andrews.